So what if, like, I don't want them to bring any of the stuff they find over here home? Because I'm a little bit worried that, like, they're gonna find slime and then they pick it up and then they deposit it somewhere over here. I could obviously make, like, a bunch of storage over here where they're gonna specifically drop off all of the stuff that they find in this place. But is there a way for me to assign that manually? So say I want to make, like, a storage bin over here. All of the junk that they find over there, I want them to be storing it in this spot. Is there a way of doing that? Does anyone know? Or maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way. I believe they automatically sweep storage. This guy loves suit wearing, right? Can I find this out? I don't know how to do this. Wait, what happened to my food? Whoa, you're right. My food went down a ton. Oh, they must have put a lot of it over in the critter feeder. They put tons of food over here. We'll just make him eat dirt instead, man. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, they put in tons. Can we please make sure that that stuff doesn't spoil? Thanks. I'm assuming, yeah, look, now we're back up to 255. Sweep storage is an option. It only accepts sweeped items. Wait, I can set up one of these storages to only do sweeped items? And does that mean that items then only go over there? Oh, wait, so how would I do that though? Do I need like a separate kind of building for that? Because I don't seem to have that option right here. Oh, sweep only. Only store objects marked with sweep in this container. Oh, that's cool. That's okay. That's exactly what I wanted. So I'll create like a bunch of storage over here. They're going to be sweep only. And then the stuff over here I will sweep. Right, so sweep only. Aha! Clever. So these basically contain all. And the only things we're gonna sweep are gonna be down below here. Okay, what's going on here? What do you need? Electricity? Oh, they need electricity. Okay, I didn't know that. It's fine. There we go. What else does it need? Power? Gas intake. Oh, it needs to be loaded up with oxygen? Oh, I see. So how does that work then? Do I need like a gas pump? To be pumping up oxygen in here? Oh, I think so. Oh. Either you take it from your base or you break down water to hydrogen and oxygen to take oxygen and dump the hydrogen. Right. I can just take it from my base though, right? Can't I? I don't need that much.
OMG, can't believe it's been 21 months. Thanks for the amazing content.
What's going on, Assassin? Thank you very much. I mean, I don't need that much, do I? I don't think I need that much, but maybe I'm not correct there. So we basically want to be pumping in oxygen over here. Should be fine. No, this thing obviously also needs power. Yeah, so now I've got too much food though. I can't store any more food. Can I? Oh, I can't put down one over there. Kind of running out of space here. Oh, I need a gas filter? Yeah, obviously I do. Good point. Where is it? Gas filter. There it is. Okay, go ahead, destroy it, please. Can you destroy this thing, please? There you go. Hey, Cyber. What's up, man?
Hey, Lowko, thanks for all the fun content. You
No
made
worries.
me procrastinate my programming.
Amazing. I'm so happy to hear that, man. So glad I can help you procrastinate. Thanks for the 400 bits. Why did it not show? Ah, this thing is so stupid sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't show anymore, the thing that we're looking for. So how does it work? Okay. So gas pump over here. I want it to be picking up over there. Oxygen gets filtered in there. Everything else gets thrown out here. I think that's it. Okay. Okay, so what we need is oxygen. There we go. So I don't know exactly how much oxygen this is gonna eat. Is it gonna be running continuously? I don't want it to be running continuously. Or is it on, like, I want it running until the suits are full. That would be bad if it runs 100%. It will run until they are full. Can you guys bring the suits, please? I want to see how this works. These suits are pretty badass, though. I don't want to be pumping out all my oxygen here. Oh my god. I'm gonna be pumping out all my oxygen. I'm hoping that it's only gonna be a lot of oxygen pumping initially. And that it's gonna be, like, better a little bit later. Okay, there's my Oxa, or there's my Atmos suits being delivered. Cool. So how long is this gonna be running for, though? Current status fully fueled. Oh, wow. Oh, they put on their little suits. That was sick, man. Current status, no oxygen. So how long does it take until it's full? It says current status, no oxygen. Why does it have no oxygen? Is it only pumping into the center one right now? Or into that single one? It is? But why? Guess I have to do it this way. That's kind of stupid. Yeah. I'm hoping that this is all gonna be delivered here. But you're not gonna be pumping in. Ah, there we go. But it's still pumping, guys. Why is it still pumping? Someone said it's only gonna be pumping until these things are full, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Because it says fully fueled right now, and it's still pumping. There is a little green bar here, but it says fully fueled. Maybe these, like, suit docks also store oxygen? Ah, okay, so the suits hold just a tiny little bit. The actual... Alright, I see. I don't think one algae terrarium is gonna cut it. How many algae do I have? 8.9 tons. Is that a lot? I don't know, man. Well, the game's telling me I need more of it, guys. 500 kilograms of algae. Hey, thank you, Giltas. I was here, you were still building your chlorine room and just got the fishes. Yeah, the fishes are no longer there. They died. I might need to come up with a more efficient way of handling oxygen. How did the fishes die? I don't know, man. One day they just disappeared. I guess they must have been eaten. What's going on here? Oh, sorry. I thought there was a crack in the little screen over there. It was just some water.
Donation confirmed.
Spam Algier.
Thank you very much. Cyberset. Yeah, we explored towards the left. It was quite nice. Ah, look. So the other ones are filling up right now as well. I don't know if this is going to be a good way of running this at all. Maybe I should set up one of these oxygen diffusers instead. That's very, very bad. Wait, what's bad? What are you guys freaking out about right now? I don't get it. Maybe I'm an idiot, though. You shouldn't put the filtered output right where the pump is. That's a great idea. Yeah, I should probably move that, huh? I am not very efficiently pumping this around at all. Hold up. I like how every single new project I do right now is priority 9. It's like, yes, everything else is irrelevant. Priority 9. This new thing needs to be done first thing. Yeah, let's move it a little bit. Seems like a good idea. Hey, there we go. Okay. Fresh oxygen. The fridges are not powered? No, that's intentional. I could make a water lock over here as well to just dedicate this, but I have no idea how long this is gonna have to run for though. I don't know how much oxygen this is gonna take and how long this oxygen in these suits will last. Because it felt like these suits themselves filled up in like half a second. And now it's filling in the suit docks for a ton. So, yeah. It seems to be able to hold a ton of oxygen. I think this is okay for now, but I might need like a more efficient thing in the future. So I guess the big limiting factor with running it like this is the amount of water that I'm using, right? And the amount of algae that I'm using here. So if I wanted to like do this differently, what would you guys suggest? Because I'm not sure. Someone said something about an electrolyzer or something like that. I'm not even sure what that, I don't know. An electrolyzer? I could find a water geyser? An electrolyzer setup? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. No idea what that is. Electrolyzer will solve the oxygen issue? I did the electrolyzer setup when I first played. Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. Do I have the electrolyzer research? Electrolyzer. Electrolyzer. I do not. Converts water into oxygen and hydrogen. Okay, so where would I be pumping the output for the hydrogen? Because right now I have absolutely no reason. For hydrogen. I should store it in tanks? Right, so I don't have to necessarily use it to like create electricity or anything like that yet. I could store it to run a power plant later. Right, okay. So where would I get the tanks then? Like, what do you call those? Tanks? Just tank? Is there such a thing as a tank? Petroleum engine? No. This is way too far. Liquid cargo tank? Does anyone know what it's called? Reservoirs? Okay. Reservoirs? I have a liquid reservoir. Last time I checked, though, shouldn't be in a liquid form. I was assuming it's like a barrel kind of thing. Oil well? Gas reservoir. Oh, that's what it looks like. Oh. Stores any gas resources piped into it. So wait, how much can this store? I guess quite a bit then? Alright, electrolyzer. Okay, so we need to get this research going then. And then I guess we just store that stuff. Don't really know exactly how large a room like that needs to be, but I've got some space. We can, oh, it's probably gonna generate quite a bit of heat. So maybe we should build it over here. I don't remember doing electro farms. I'm not sure. I could store it in the ice biome. I did 4 last time. Really? Did I really? Just use the hydrogen to make power instead. How did I build it last time, Echo Steel? Did I put it in the ice biome or what did I do with it? Lowko, there is this video that you watched last time. Oh my god, I love you guys. The fact that you guys actually remember this is kind of amazing. This is 9 months ago that I last played this. It's funny that you guys remember it better than me who literally played it.
box, and today we're looking at a compact oxygen production room that you can use to create air in your colony to keep your duplicants alive and oxygen not included.
That seems useful. Alrighty, Cryptic Fox, thank you very much. Lowko, I learned how to do this from you. What?
At the start of the game, of course, you have some oxalite crystals that produce air and keep your duplicants alive initially, but it doesn't take very long before those oxalite crystals run out, and you have...
Did you guys know that this game is actually secretly a science class? Like, you thought you were just installing a fun game, but you actually paid money to be part of a science class. Just so you guys know.
...to produce your own air. Initially, you have two basic choices for air. You can use the algae deoxidizer, or of course, you can also use the algae terrarium, which I tend to prefer not to use myself, only because it consumes both water and duplicant time in order for them to continue to fuel it. The algae deoxidizer takes algae and then breaks it down and produces air. The oxygen that comes out of the machine, though, unfortunately, it tends to be pretty warm. So over time, not only are you going to consume the algae that you have available for you, but you're also producing...
I don't care!
Warm. It comes out at around 30 degrees Celsius, and that will warm up your colony. And that can definitely cause certain problems, specifically for plants, where body temperature is really important. They only thrive into the electrolyzer, and it...
Oh, shit. Oh, I did build this room! Oh, dude, I built this small little room that, like, provided oxygen. Oh, yeah. I built it at, like, the top of my base. Sorry, I remember now. Sorry, I got a little excited there.
As you advance in the game, you can get access to the electrolyzer through research. Now, once you have these researched, you can pump water into the electrolyzer, and it produces a mix of both hydrogen and oxygen. The electrolyzer consumes 1,000 grams per second of water, 120 watts of power, and it will produce 888 grams per second of oxygen and 112 grams per second of hydrogen, basically just splitting it into the two basic elements. In the past, I've used an oxygen production room that creates a bell chamber and takes up a fair amount of space and quite a bit of time to produce.
A bell chamber. Let's just all nod and pretend like we know exactly what a bell chamber is. Right, yeah. He created a bell chamber, right? Nah, that's bad. Good? I don't know. Is that good? I don't...
Produce. Also consumes a lot of power because I'm using multiple pumps, multiple electrolyzers. I'm often using a filter to try to filter the gases. And that was my go-to for the longest time. If you've seen my other tutorial on the subject of electrolyzers, you might have seen that set up there.
It's a chamber like that's shaped like a bell. No. I'm pretty sure it's a chamber that stores bells, like those big ones that like are part of like churches and stuff.
A more compact system to produce oxygen that takes less space, less time.
Maybe it's a place where he stores Belgians. There you go. See? Yeah. I would make a room to store Belgians back Echo Steel, like people like Dita Hunter.
Build, and also consumes a lot less power. So much so that I can actually separate this oxygen production completely from my power grid and make it run.
Gotta say though, yeah, this whole thing does ring a bell now.
Now, there are many ways to build an oxygen included. This is by no means the best solution or the only solution. This just happens to be the one that I've been using most recently.
Yeah, this guy had like a this guy had like a 400 IQ thing. Okay, like this guy's brain must be so big it doesn't even fit inside of his skull. Okay, like my brain is like this big and his brain is like, you know. This guy must have a huge, like I have a 5 head, so that probably indicates I have a huge, you know, massive brain. Turns out, my brain is small, man. This guy like created like a...
room in
I have like a bell-shaped brain, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Like, Brenda's brain is way larger than mine. 100%.
Currently, in order for speed...
Lowko, isn't that what Belgium is for? A place to store Belgians? Now you mention it, Belgium is kind of shaped like a bell. Right? Like a sideways... Anyways.
In efficiency. However, you can build this in real time in a colony that you might be playing in the game. As if you've been watching my streams at all, you would have seen me building these, and it's certainly...
I have not, my man, but thank you for plugging it. That was smooth. This is what the YouTuber thing is, okay? Look at this. Look at this, right? You just subtly, every once in a while, you just bring it up. It's like, oh yeah, one of my Patreon supporters said this. Or like, one of my Twitch subscribers mentioned this. Like, if you guys have been watching my live stream, you may have noticed that, you know... This guy's smart. This guy must be a professional. Look, see? 83,000 subs. Smart man.
A colony that you might be playing in the game. As if you've been watching my streams at all, you would have seen me.
Smart.
A very efficient little oxygen production system. So first of all, we're going to need a little U-shaped section at the bottom that contains...
This is what the guy looked like?
On the
yeah,
inside.
yeah. Huge brain.
Above this one, we're going to do a little insert, just a small little instep. Now, this is where we're going to have our pump initially for our oxygen.
Okay, guys, I suggest we just, like, follow along. Where are we going to build it? I don't know exactly how large it was anymore. Actually, let's watch a little bit further. Let's watch a little bit further.
Purposes,
We
when
just
you're building,
Control
you might
C,
actually want
Control V. Yes. 2 minutes 52. Okay. Let's just watch the whole
use,
thing first, and then we
some
can
doors
understand
and
it.
things in order to access this room so that your duplicates can get in and out while they're working. Though these are not certainly not something that you're going to need to keep later on. Above the section here where we're going to have the oxygen, you need to either use airflow tile or mesh tile. I've been using mesh tile lately, but we'll place that in here, and this is where our electrolyzer is going to sit in order to produce the oxygen.
Yeah, this was really
Electrolyzer
clever.
goes right above here. Again, we can use doors to kind of fill in the spacing in here, and this gives you access for your duplicants to go in and out of the room in case you make an error and you need to fix something.
Oh, I won't be making an error, dude. I'm top tier,
Above
super
our
smart.
Oxygen pump, we need a second pump. This pump's purpose is going to be to move the hydrogen in order to send it off to the hydrogen generator. The entire unit needs to be enclosed in order to contain the gases, but above this door, you want to leave a 1 tile gap high and close off the entirety of the room. This is the basic shape of the room you're going to work with. Oxygen that's produced by the electrolyzer will go downwards into the lower area where the gas pump is, and the hydrogen should move upwards into the upper section. In order to get the whole system running, of course, you'll need an input of water. I did build a pump ahead of time over here, so we're just going to send some piping for the water up to this space. And they're also going to need...
Real quick, let me just say that, like, building pipes and, like, long things in this game in general, really satisfying. Like, you know, great.
Now, this
brilliant. I genuinely love it.
Input of electricity initially to get working, but then doesn't require any in the long term in order to run the oxygen room. So we're going to need, generally I'll use a manual generator in order to set this up.
Yeah. So this was like completely self-sufficient. That was the beautiful thing about it. So basically, you have like your own dedicated space that generates its own power and then like powers its own thing and just produces oxygen. It's really beautiful.
And also into the electrolyzer. Later, we can ultimately separate this.
So you can like, basically you need like initial power to boot it up. And then you can destroy the power line once it's running.
We're also going to need electricity down to the pump, naturally, in order to send the power there. So we can move the water. We're not going to connect that just yet because I don't want the water moving in here just yet. Outside of our oxygen production room, we're going to need to place a hydrogen generator as well as some batteries in order to produce the power and then store the excess power that we're going to make. This particular generator outputs 800 watts of power, so if we look at the consumption...
I need to get a hydrogen generator research as well.
600 watts of power consumption here, so we know that when the generator's running, we're going to produce a little bit of excess. To store that excess, I'm using 2 large batteries.
Oh, yeah. So for those of you that are trying to maintain 100% efficiency, this is going to be wasting energy, but because it will be generating more power than it actually needs.
That will give us room to put the overflow power, and that will ensure that when this hydrogen generator isn't running... we'll continue to store the power that we can feed back into the system once we've removed the manual generator, because we're not going to need to continue to input power here. The gases that are coming out of this system, the lower pump is going to need to move oxygen out to the colony, and the upper pump is going to need to move hydrogen into our hydrogen generator. Now, when your pump first starts running, the gas that's going to be...
So basically, like, it's just, it like runs because of the whole, like, different weights of the different gases in the game. So some of them are heavier than others.
Sending isn't just
really
going to
clever.
be hydrogen to your hydrogen generator. Any other gases you send are going to cause it some damage. So you do have the option of filtering out the gas a little bit. For example, you could create a vent that sends your all of the gases.
How did you pull up this URL so quick, man?
Flow of hydrogen
this is so
that you
smart.
Want to send to your generator. You could install a filter that you can use for a period of time that does consume additional power, but can filter out the gases as well. I'm personally kind of lazy. So
it works like this in real life as well? Oh, you had a bookmark still? You prepared it after last stream? Amazing.
But that's not necessarily the most efficient method. That just tends to be the way that I approach it. Inside of our oxygen production chamber, we don't want the hydrogen pump to run.
Yeah, I'm having a deja vu moment as well.
When there's a certain percentage of gas at the top portion to move hydrogen into our pump. If you let it clear out all the gas that's in here, you'll get a poor separation of gas between your oxygen and hydrogen. You'll forever be getting oxygen in your mix. If you can maintain a high concentration of hydrogen at the top of your room, though, this pump will only be moving hydrogen. You don't have to worry about having a separate filter all the time that's going to consume power. So we'll place an Atmos sensor in here, and we'll connect this up.
Hold up. So I need to... We're making notes, guys. we're an oxygen not included class. I need a... what was that thing that he just put down?
Consume power.
An Atmos sensor. And I also need to make sure that I research the hydrogen pump thingamajig thing.
So we'll place an Atmos sensor in here, and we'll connect this up to our top pump. using the automation wire. Our Atmos sensor, we're going to set it so that it only turns on if the gas pressure is above 750 grams. Of course, our lower gas pump that's moving the oxygen is going to require a vent. I use a normal gas vent for this purpose because it makes the room self-regulating. This vent won't allow gas to be pumped out at higher than 2,000 grams in the surrounding area, or 2 kilograms. And that ensures that you're not over oxygenating your room, and you're going to have a debug where your duplicant's ears are popping. So this will keep its own self-regulating system. What'll happen is this pump will just stop moving the gases.
I wonder how many engineers play this game at a high level.
The electrolyzer stops running, and then
must be all engineers.
Usage, you don't really have to worry about any excess pressure going out into
Thank you,
colony.
TikTok.
This system's now ready to run. I've connected the liquid pump to our power supply, so we have a flow of water coming in. You can see the bottom oxygen pump is just clearing out all the gases that's in the lower area. It's creating a bit of a vacuum. And as the water moves into our electrolyzer, it'll start to produce oxygen and hydrogen. Now, the interesting thing about the way the gases work and oxygen not included is that you can't have two different gases occupying the same space in the game. Hydrogen likes to sort itself upwards in the mix.
Yeah.
Oxygen likes to filter itself below hydrogen because hydrogen tends to rise.
Right.
Appropriate setting for 750 grams of. And up here.
So I think this is the whole setup, basically, right?
This small efficient.
Oh my God, his base is a mess.
Because we have a total of 50. Completely disconnect this from our power grid, so we don't have to worry.
Yeah,
about
look. So now it's 100% disconnected. That's so sick.
From a power perspective, you do have to.
Okay, so how large is this? This is like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's like 12 white. Or 13 probably, if we want to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 white by how much high? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-ish. It's 14 white? Okay, anyways, doesn't really matter specifically the exact number. I just want to be able to like have enough space in order to run this. I think it's 13 by 13, but I might be wrong. We're gonna have to dig out a bit of space over here. Should I keep it inside of insulated tiles? I think I should. Oh, I actually hoped that I was gonna be able to space it or place it down over here. The exact number doesn't matter. All architects have left the chat. Yeah. I think I need to dig out a space like 13 by 13 big. I'm gonna need this space over here too. There's gonna be a bunch of chlorine here though. Lowko, that generates a lot of heat. Be careful about trapping all the heat inside. I don't like it over here. Do you reckon I can build it up above? I think I actually might want to build it up above. Yeah, I think we're gonna build it like this. Yeah, on top makes way more sense. I'm gonna be pumping water from up here, or from below there, up here, and then like the oxygen can go down. That's 100% a better way of doing it. Could I build it in the cold area? I could, but then I'd have to run a really, really long line. I don't think I need to do that, to be honest. Guys, this is completely different than what I was planning on doing today. Just so you guys are aware. This is not what I was intending on doing today. We're not cutting into the slime, are we? No. That's good. There's gonna be a little bit of slime over there, but this will be worth it. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so we're gonna release a little bit of chlorine into this place, but it's okay. Okay. Let's save actually before this. Lowko pre-oxygen. Yeah, we'll have to move the flooring here for sure, but that's okay. You like? No. The settlement is cool. Twitch Prime, dude.
Confirmed.
Lowko, what does the shield upgrade do on Protoss units in SC2?
Oh, so it basically functions like armor does. However, for the first bit of damage. So say like you're super Archon heavy, you're better off playing what's it called? Like say you're playing really Archon heavy, you want to be making shield upgrades instead because they have only like 10 life and tons of shields on them. Thank you very much, Gilorat, for the 100 bits. Hey, by the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream, definitely consider hitting that follow button. You can also go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Today is a bit of a slower subscription day, it seems. That's totally fine. That happens. But it is appreciated, of course. Always is. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Oh no.
New subscriber detected.
Oh my god, sellout successful! I mean, thank you for the sub.
New subscriber detected.
Mac Chubba! Thank you very much as well for the 33. And obviously, welcome. F3, welcome. Look at where's your sub goal bar? Dude, you don't notice the sub goal bar? Is that how smoothly I've edited it into this scene? If you look straight up, I made the sub goal bar rectangular in this scene just so it like kind of fills in with the vitals, consumables, and the other things at the top. Are you saying my editing was so professional that you didn't even notice the bar was there? Wait, you guys didn't even notice it? Dude, here I am with the top tier production value and then you're saying the sellout bar doesn't even serve its function? Oh my god. Excellent, excellent. Well, a lot of people had no idea it was there. That's so funny. That's pretty great. Took me a while to find it. Okay, hold up. Let me fix this. Alright. Maybe that makes it a little bit more noticeable. Perfect, Lowko. I still don't see it. Make it bigger. Okay, okay.
New subscriber detected.
Oh, I can see it now.
Thank you very much, Think Ben Hammer. I can see clearly now the memes are gone. Something like that. Okay, so 2 minutes 52, right? 2 minutes 52. Hey, Mr. Maniac! Gifting 2 community subs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. He gave a sub to Lizard and Isnack. Or Isnack. That's probably it, actually. I don't think it's Isnack.
New subscriber.
You've also started with that, the hype train. There we go, man. Sellout train in motion. I'll be the locomotive. Locomotive, get it? I'm so funny.
Donation confirmed.
Thanks, man.
Sellout successful.
Sellout successful indeed. The scam train? What do you mean scam train? Yeah, so if you wanted to unlock an additional emoji, you can do so.
Donation
I'm just saying, you can.
Sellout.
Thank you, Nolan. Thank you, Nolan. Talion with the 5 gifted subs. Oof. That's a lot of subs. The locomotive is in motion, dude. The Selco motive. Something like that, anyway. Yeah, all of a sudden we have a lot of support coming in. I see you guys get really excited and, you know, generous when you see my hydrogen generator. Is that what it is, guys? Do you guys just love hydrogen? You know what? Since you guys love hydrogen so much, I'm gonna even do you better. Hydrogen. Hydro. How the hell do you...
New
Hi.
subscriber detected.
Oh, I already have it. I was gonna research hydrogen generator, but we already have it. Don't worry, guys. Contain your excitement. I'm gonna be planting one of those things down here very soon.
Donation confirmed.
Locomotive.
Hey, thank you very much, though, Tally, for the 5 gifted subs. The loser with the tier 2 1-year-long resub. Welcome. Appreciate you, man. Thank
New
you.
Subscriber detected.
TikTok with the 500 bits. Not to be confused with TikTok, which is my favorite social media to completely neglect. Thank you, TikTok.
Donation
And Die the Bob with the
confirmed.
14 months. Thank you. Gammon King with the 100 bits. And then Zubin with the 8 months.
New subscriber detected.
Thank you, man. Okay. So, I'm gonna get started here
New subscriber
with the building of this
detected.
thing.
We have an exciting match today. Lowko with the blue pieces vs Oxygen not included with the red pieces.
Exactly.
I
That's.
expect a long macro game.
Thank you, Spoon. This has been a rather long macro game, yes. Appreciate you. Okay, so the bottom section. I guess this is gonna be the bottom section over here.
Donation confirmed.
I don't know,
The
man.
locomotive is heading toward 5 low Z. If you don't pull a lever, they will die. If you do, it will kill just one other low Z on a separate track. What do you do?
Oh my god. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Okay, this is gonna be the bottom section over here. We're gonna go ahead and fill this one in.
New subscriber detected.
Ay. Paulus, thank you as well for gifting 5 community subs. That is super generous of you guys. Seriously. I was saying it was a bit of a slower sub train, and some people took offense to that. They're like, or a little bit of a slower sub day. It's like, Lowko, don't you dare. That's illegal. We're almost at level 4 hype train, yeah. Appreciate it, dudes. Seriously do. Oh my god.
Donation confirmed.
Drift combo low train.
Hyper electric dots with the 100 bits. And then Kranlor, apparently still awake.
New subscriber detected.
He's like got like, you know, the sleep thing in his eyes. He's like, Lowko, I can barely see the screen, but here's 10 gifted subs. Appreciate it, man. Lowko, flex more. Okay, here we go. Was I flexing? I was stretching, but... Hey, thank you, Mr. Kranlor. Appreciate it. Oh my god. We have Bit Dutchy with the 6-month resub coming
New
up.
subscriber detected.
1 month closer to that shiny new 8-year badge. Low V.
Yeah. The shiny 8-year badge. Appreciate it, man.
New subscriber detected.
Tally. With the 4 gifted subs as well. Appreciate it. And with that, we're now at a level 5 hype train. Oof. Appreciate it, man. So Tally, he donated 4 saying, I just wanted to round up my sub number. Ah, now you're at 75 gifted subs. There you go.
Donation confirmed.
Current active sub count is 2,433. So we're at 2,433. Which is pretty insane, man. We went down quite a lot of subs because we had tons of gifted subs last month. And they like all ran out, right? But yeah, still pretty sick. We're still at a very high amount. all things considered. It fluctuates up and down.
Subscriber detected.
But, yeah, it's really cool, man. Like, it's pretty sick. Like, every once in a while, you see the message in Twitch chat that someone decided to continue their gifted subs. Which means that the sellout is successful, you know? Like, someone gave them a sub at some point and then decided, you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. They've gotten addicted to their Lenny emojis, you know? They can't go without it anymore. That makes perfect sense to me. Thank you, Dima, as well, for gifting 2 community subs. What's up, Rashi? Okay. So, after the subtrain break... Okay, well, I mean, we're not quite in a subtrain break, but we want to make it like this.
There's a small little...
Let's just copy-paste exactly what this guy does, okay?
So first of all, we're going to need a little U-shaped section at the bottom that contains space for 4 tiles on the inside.
Okay. Little U-shaped section that has space for 4 tiles on the inside. I hope I have enough space here, so I'm going to build this whole thing before, like, doing anything else. Lowko, were you one of the people who complained to Blizzard and got purity in industry removed? I think I did, yeah. I was, yeah, I think I did. That's 3, Lowko. Okay, guys, look. Rushy is here, okay? I get all excited. I can't contain it. I don't even know why I have doors here, but I... Like, I thought it had to be 3, just about the same amount of fingers as I have on my left hand, but... Turns out it was +1 finger. Okay.
Above this one, we're going to do a little insert, just a small little instep. Now, this is where we're going to have our pump initially for our oxygen. For all practical purposes, when you're building, you might actually want to use...
New subscriber detected.
Hey, Monty Pyro. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're just going to copy-paste what this guy is doing. Like, this guy is way smarter than I am, dude. We just want to be, you know, you want to be able to make sure you copy smart people. It's the way to do it, guys. Thank you, Monty Pyro.
Doors and things in order to access this room so that your duplicates can get in and out while they're working. No, these are not certainly.
Okay, so this is the actual door. Suggestion: we move it all up to the right 1 square. So he makes like an airlock kind of thing over here. Was it a manual airlock? I think that's what it is, yeah. There's no way of like easily doing this, right? No, there's not really. Okay. So we make a... No, not a gas valve. Dude, I swear, like, this menu, this is just like what I had with the other games like this. I just get really tilted by them, but anyways. Guys, the hype train is wrapping up in about 30 seconds time. I very much so appreciate it. A level 5 hype train. I think that was not just now responsible for like 40-ish subs. That's pretty insane. Appreciate that.
Something that you're going to need to keep later on. Above the section here where we're going to have the oxygen, you need to either use airflow tile or mesh tile. I've been using mesh tile lately.
Okay. So airflow tile or mesh tile. He's been using mesh tile, right? So that's cool.
But we'll place that in here, and this is where our electrolyzer is going to sit in order to produce the oxygen.
Okay, so that is going to be under oxygen electrolyzer. There we go.
The electrolyzer goes right above here. Again, we can use doors to kind of fill in the spacing in here, and this gives you access to...
Okay, so I'm putting it right here instead of like an insulated room as well, just to make sure that we hopefully have a little bit more, you know, heat. That's not a problem. Hey, where's my daily sub goal? Oh, no, it's not gone. It's just, it's right here. It's right here. I just was on a bit of a different scene, so I can alt-tab quickly. Hey, thank you very much for all of the support, guys. Very, very cool. Thank you. Seriously.
To go in and out of the room in case you make an error and you need to fix something. Above our oxygen pump, we need a second pump. This pump's purpose is going to be to move the hydrogen in order to send it off to the hydrogen generator. The entire unit needs to be enclosed in order to contain the gases, but above this door, you want to leave a 1 tile gap high and close off the entirety of the room. This is the basic shape of the room you're going to work with. Oxygen that's produced by the electrolyzer will go downwards into the lower area where the gas pump is, and the hydrogen should move upwards into the upper section. In order to get the whole system running, of course, you'll need an input of water. I did build a pump ahead of time over here, so we're just going to send some piping for the water up to this space.
Okay. So this thing needs an input. Okay. So we want to have... Do we want to have a dedicated pump for this? We probably do. Yeah, I think we do. I want to make a dedicated pump. Because this one is already taking a lot of the different things, like, for its... Or it's already taking control of a lot of different things, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm actually going to be redoing some of this plumbing, I guess. There we go. Cool. This is going to be like very high priority for a little bit, but we'll get this sorted here in a sec. So we do like an extra pump. A water pump, that is. Where is it? Is that on plumbing? Am I blind? I don't see it. I don't know where it was. I'll just copy paste over here. That makes me look less dumb. Yeah, I was just blind. Yeah. Always.
New subscriber detected.
Okay. A bridge. There we go. I'm blind, not deaf. Actually, let's cancel this one for now. Just so we hopefully won't get into a whole bunch of problems over there with deleting and stuff at the same time. Am I like Illidan? I'm blind, not deaf. Thank you, Beast the Elemental, for the 10 months. Okay. Here we go.
And they're also going to need electricity. Now, this particular setup requires an input of electricity initially to get working, but then doesn't require any in the long term.
Right.
In order to run the oxygen room. So we're going
to... We'll just hook all of these things up. I kind of like having my wires hidden, so that should do.
Generally, I'll use a manual generator in order to set this up. We'll connect our wiring into the various pumps and also into the electrolyzer. Later, we can ultimately separate this. We're also going to need electricity down to the pump, naturally, in order to send the power there.
Oh, my cable management in game is better than my cable management in real life, okay?
So we can move the water.
Oh my god, it hurts a little bit. Like, this little section over here kind of hurts. I know it's completely irrelevant to the actual video.
Because I don't want the water moving in here just yet. Outside of our oxygen production room, we're going to need to place a hydrogen generator as well as some batteries in order to...
I guess we like double this little wall over here just for aesthetic's sake. Okay. So he makes... There we go.
To produce the power and then store the excess power that we're going to make. This particular generator outputs 800 watts of power, so if we...
So this is a hydrogen thingamajig? I don't even know where that is hiding. Under ventilation, maybe? Refinement? Plumbing? Power? It's under power? What? Where? Oh, there it is. Totally saw that. Whoa, this thing is huge.
We look at the consumption in here, we only have 600 watts of power consumption in here. So we know that when the generator's running, we're going to produce a little bit of excess. To store that excess, I'm using 2 large batteries. That will give us room to put the overflow power, and that will ensure that when this hydrogen generator...
I don't need to put it over there, though. I can just put it over here.
We'll continue to store the power that we can feed back into the system once we've removed the manual generator, because we're not going to need to continue to input power here. The gases that are coming out of this system, the lower pump is going to need to move oxygen.
Okay. So the gas is next. The ventilation. Yeah, I'm making a better looking system than use the smart ones. But the smart ones sometimes don't run though. Like, we don't care about these. This is gonna be completely self-sustained anyway. What's going on, Andy? Good morning. Or good afternoon. What's up, Angelos? Okay, so this is gonna be the output of our... What? Does it have to... Why can I not build over there? Okay, well then we'll output over here. I think the pole or something is like taking it up. I figured it could go in front of the pole, but apparently I can't. Okay, output is over there.
Oxygen out to the colony, and the upper pump is going to need to move hydrogen into our...
Okay. Copy paste that continues. There we go.
Hydrogen generator. Now, when your pump first starts running, the gas it's going to be sending isn't just going to be hydrogen to your
That's it, right?
generator. Any other gases you send are going to cause it some damage. So you do have the option of filtering out the gas a little bit. For example, you could create a vent that sends your all of the gases out into the space around it until you have a clean flow of hydrogen that you want to send to your generator. You could install a filter that you can use for a period of time that does consume additional power but can filter out the gases as well. I'm personally kind of lazy,
works.
so I tend to just send all the gases to the hydrogen generator, let it take a little bit of damage, and use a little bit of extra metal to repair it by having a duplicant go over there. But that's not necessarily the most efficient method. That just tends to be the way that I approach it. Inside of our oxygen production chamber, we don't want the hydrogen pump to run constantly. We only want this pump to run when there's a certain,
oh no, there's the Atmos.
There's
the
percentage
Atmos
of gas at the top portion to move hydrogen.
Anyways, so this is roughly what it would look like, I suppose. That is totally reasonable to me. I don't technically need these tiles over here, but I guess this is fine.
Hydrogen into our pump.
Yeah, I still need to
If
sensor.
you let it clear out all the gas that's in here, you'll get a poor separation of gas between your oxygen and hydrogen. You'll forever be getting oxygen in your mix.
Do I have...
If you maintain
yeah,
a
I
high
do.
concentration of hydrogen at the top of your room, though, this pump will only be moving hydrogen. You don't have to worry about having a separate filter all the time that's going to consume power. So we'll place an Atmos sensor in here, and we'll connect this up to our top pump using the automation wire. Our Atmos sensor, we're going to set it so that it only turns on if the gas pressure is above 750 grams.
Okay, so we need to wait with that, though. Like, we can't do that yet. So before we turn this whole thing on, we need to, like, wait for a little bit. I can just fill this in, right? Like this. I prefer it this way because now it's not going to have a random flowing thing or floating thing over there. Yeah, this should do just fine. Leave the top open. Does it matter though? Doesn't like a mesh tile always go through everything regardless? It does matter? Okay. If it does matter, I won't be doing it then. If it's a mesh tile, it's a waste of metal? Okay, yeah, okay. Well, I really give no crap at all about a waste of metal. I'm pretty sure there's no reason, man. Doesn't the mesh tile, like, pass through 100%? It does reduce heat transfer between... No. Wait, no. Does not obstruct liquid or gas flow. Nah, okay, this is totally fine. If I need the resources later, I can always destroy it. That's totally fine. Alrighty, so I think they are allowed to build this right now. And I will come back to the video in just a sec. I need to get this all over with. There's a lot of tasks, guys. I know, you thought you were done for the day?